And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball, so just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Max Fried.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1.
Well, Boog, with Ohtani on the mound today, you think about how big of a star he's become in the U.S. But his dog, Decoy, stole the show away from his master when he was being awarded his second MVP. It's just so darn cute.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Chisholm under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Foul ball there. One out, base is empty. That one ripped. Dominguez heading to the alley. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. He's in at second with a one-out double.
He was all over that one. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. And Fried gets his second strikeout of the game. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that skips in the dirt.
Counts 1-0.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1-1.
Hernandez stands at second with two gone. Just missed.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Fried out of the stretch, fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at second. That misses. Full count now. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back in the Bronx, this is Bryce Terang. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And a foul ball.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Second, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Not close with that one, and that's ball one. And there's a ball. Makes the catch for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 outs. And ball one. And that's way high. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter,
Aaron Judge at the plate.
Judge.
And that's a little bit high. and it's 1-0. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. Judge comes up empty there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ohtani picks over. Bellinger dives back. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2.
2-2 the count.
Now one miss.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Now move to first. Bellinger back on a dive. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Yeah, the batter now, Ben Rice.
Ball 1.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. 2 on, 2 outs. He's under it. Makes the grab. That is the inning. Back here in New York, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tommy Edman. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs. Fought off foul. Ground ball right side. Terang over to first in time. And they get Edman for the out. Here's Mookie Betts now. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Gets to it onto first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 outs, base is empty. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Headed towards the corner. Bellinger in a full sprint. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. There's the strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he went around. Ruled a swing. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
Hernandez settles underneath it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. That misses.
Nope.
Ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Sanker catches the zone at the knees. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 out, space is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back for more from the Bronx. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And stepping in is the speedy Brenton Doyle. First offering, and it just misses. Doyle measures 6 feet 4 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Fouled off down the right side.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle, Witt. The throw to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And it's caught for the out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Fly to center his first time.
Shohei Ohtani.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Top of the third, no score. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez on his way over and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan.
Ohtani back to work. That one misses. 1-0. And another ball.
No strike.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
He's under it. Brings it in. And there's one away. Bobby Witt Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 so far.
Witt Jr.
Betts settles underneath it. They got it for out number 2. And here comes Bellinger. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. Donovan, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner on the go. Rojas whips it to first, and Bellinger is out. Start of the 4th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Max Fried will go to work. And there's a foul ball. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Gets him. One away on a drop 3rd strike. Here's Freddie Freeman now.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
1 down, base is empty. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 strikes.
Next one misses. Now 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Will Smith to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Tap foul at the plate. Here's the 0-2. Ripped on a line. And that'll do it. Bottom 4. Here comes Aaron Judge.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Betts running hard to get it. And there's 1 down. Ben Rice getting ready to hit.
22. Ben Rice.
Base hit, and they have their first hit since the 1st inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Ohtani checks on first, and he's back in safely. And he grounds one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly, so 1st and 2nd now, 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, babe.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Just missed.
1-0.
Now he breaks his bat. Drops into the glove. And that is the third out of the inning. Back in New York. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now, Tommy Edman. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. And fouled off. Edman on at first. Nobody out.
Ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a high fly ball. Deep left field. That's back there. Into the second deck and gone. Kiss that ball goodbye. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. On the ground to short. Gloves it on the dive. The throw. Nicely done for the out. Brenton Doyle steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
That one in for a strike. 2-2.
So I went to the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hit in the air, center field. Corrals it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Brendan Donovan. Rojas. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Bryce Terang. 0 for 2 in this one. That one not close. Ball 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Has room, and he makes the catch. Bobby Witt Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Hernandez makes the catch, and the inning is over. Back at Yankee Stadium, top of the 6th inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Shohei Ohtani. And a swing and a miss.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
That catches the outside corner. 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, 35 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. That's in there. Going to count 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That's inside. 2-2. Right side, Terang. Gets it to first, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 43.
The pitch. And that one is inside. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
And misses inside. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 out. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And Judge back in safely. That one just misses. Ball 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And it remains 2-2. Judge leads off first with 1 away. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Check on the runner, and Judge back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some linked on the secondary lead and perhaps scoring a ball in the gap.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The center fielder, number
Jazz
13.
Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Jr. Now pitching for Los Angeles.
Swings
Number
through that one for
66.
strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Scott.
Up the middle. They get the
That's an
force. That ends the frame. We go to the top of the 7th. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Now pitching for
The new
Yankees.
pitcher in the game, Clayton Beater.
Number 85. Clayton Beater.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the
0-1.
zone. Close,
0-1.
but called a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Caught him looking for the K. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He swings and fouls one off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
To the right side. Takes it to the bag. Steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 out. Space is empty. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. That one out to right. Bellinger in a full sprint. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Back in the Bronx. Leading off Keibert Ruiz.
Keibert Ruiz.
The Yankees looking to rally.
Pitching has been pretty
0-1's the
dominant
count.
in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right
That's a
back in
ball.
this ball game if you're not careful.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Makes it safely. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the 7th.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. And Mundo Sosa. Big. Spot for him here.
Now pitching for Los Angeles. Number 57. Luis Garcia.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Oswaldo Cabrera. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out.
Oh, that's
that one
inside.
inside. And it's 1-0. And that gets down for a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
In the infield
0-2
at the
the count.
corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that.
Got him. Huge strikeout there. And now a huge at bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. Little chopper rolls foul. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Garcia checks over to first, and he's back. The shortstop takes the ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. 1 for 3.
That ball's
Well,
foul.
he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Up and
Ball
in, and the count is 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. Ball
2
misses.
balls, 2 strikes.
Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Back in the Bronx, ready to begin the 8th. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. And they get Arenado for the out. Next to hit, Brenton Doyle.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Slider right there.
0-1.
And that one wrapped foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's off the mark, and the count 1 and 2. That's to third. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Miguel Rojas digs in now.
Rojas.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball down the line. Bellinger makes the play, and it's out number 3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's Cody Bellinger. Garcia back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here is Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed are creeping into my mind right now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
The first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Ben Rice.
Right.
Rojas tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in New York, we go to the 9th. Here's Shohei Ohtani. There's a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So up next, Teoscar Hernandez. Just missed. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. A solo shot. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0. Freeman hits it in the air. Bellinger has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Hard hit, but right at him and left. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the ninth. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez.
Now pitching for Los Angeles.
Chapman, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. Makes the grab, one away. And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2 is the count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Yankees with only one out remaining. Keibert Ruiz stepping in now for the Yankees. And what a play! Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.